for a major start.
See your yellow pages for the family pharmacy location nearest you.
In the next half hour, Weather Center AM, a comprehensive national forecast. At 40 after, Weather Center AM continues with highway and air travel conditions. Then the weekend outlook. And at 50 after, Storm Watch. But right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Interstate 81 north of Scranton. That's associated with an area of rain that is headed to the east. Down to the south of Allenton, that's the one that has brought the strong thunderstorms and the severe thunderstorm warnings. The last one for Montgomery County, and that is now headed across, just about across New Jersey now. Teterboro indicating half-a-mile visibility, strong thunderstorm in progress at this hour. So it's going to be an hour or so before we get rid of the rain, and then we'll still get some redevelopment probably this afternoon. But that cell means business. So if you're in the path of that storm, do take cover until it's gone. It's moving east-southeast about 40 miles per hour. This low is going to meander to the east, scattered showers and thunderstorms out ahead of it. Generally lined up along the warm front will be headed off the coast, and by this afternoon we'll see some scattered showers still, but by 8 o'clock tonight we ought to be in pretty good shape. Much of New Jersey and eastern New York State and the southern New England coastline. 66 at Boston, doesn't look like any rain here. Down to the south though, 67 in New York with some rain, 64 in Philadelphia with rain. Washington, D.C., no rain, 66 degrees. Upper Midwest, can't rule out a scattered shower or two. Northern Illinois, Indiana, and the state of Michigan wrapping around low pressure. You see some showers moving across the Leelanau Peninsula toward Traverse City. Some scattered showers out near the Rock Island, Moline area, and Dubuque. But by far the strongest actions down to the south, and Rick will have details on that in just a minute. I'll show you some temperatures first. Chicago's at 56, St. Louis 64 degrees, Minneapolis 53. Rick?
Marshall, in the west, a strong spring storm is bringing precipitation from Washington State all the way down to Northern California. Meanwhile, from Oklahoma to the Ohio Valley, your holiday activities should include keeping track of the weather conditions. They could become severe. In fact, they are severe right now as we briefly look at the watch boxes that remain in effect. Let's go quickly to the radar out of Nashville, which shows very intense storms in southwest Kentucky. There is a newly issued tornado warning right now. Tornado warning for southern Edmondson and northern Warren counties in south, central, or southwest Kentucky. At 7:25 this morning Central Time, Doppler radar indicated a tornado, extreme northern Warren County, just north of Bowling Green, moving east at 30. Some towns in the path of this storm, Richardson at 8:45 Central, and Rocky Hill by 9 o'clock Central Daylight Time. Again, the tornadic cell just a little bit north of Bowling Green in northern Warren County, moving east at 30. Now, Bowling Green, you will be caught by the southern end of this line, and you could have some hail, high winds, heavy rain, and frequent to continuous lightning. It is a potent line of storms there in Kentucky. Right now, Memphis, and by the way, Nashville too, as you may have noticed, and Little Rock, not looking bad, but the atmosphere is destabilizing, so late today, thunderstorms could be in your weather picture. They could develop in a hurry, and they could be severe. We'll keep it posted. Line of storms now moving into northwest sections of Arkansas, out of eastern Oklahoma. The storms have pretty much ended all together in Oklahoma City are getting set to end in Tulsa. So after some rough stuff earlier this morning, a lull in the thunderstorm activity for you. Checking on the regional satellite, big storms, as you can see, the anvil tops showing up as they extend probably 50,000 feet vertically into the atmosphere. The bright white indicates a very cold cloud top and a high thunderstorm anvil. We have a volatile weather picture, Kentucky down to Oklahoma. There's a stalled out front in here, which is the contrast of the air masses, the battleground of the air masses. And as these ripples of low pressure move along the front, combined with the daytime heating, upper level energy too, you've got the recipe for severe storms. But farther south along the Gulf Coast, no severe weather, not even a thunderstorm expected today from Jacksonville to Houston to Brownsville. But just a little farther north from Texas and Kansas and Oklahoma through the Ohio and Tennessee Valley, you should stay very close to the TV set today. Keep it tuned to the Weather Channel for the latest. Fair skies in the Rockies, potent front in the west. Here comes the rain and snow in Northern California. In fact, the snow levels will drop down to Donner Summit and Echo Summit this morning with accumulating snow expected. And it's already snowing at times in the Cascades down to 3,000 feet in elevation. It's a very cold late season system. Campers and hikers, travelers, take that into account. Our forecast maps go into motion. We'll then check with our regional forecasts. You can see New York will be mild today, but showers seem to be a pretty good bet. Storms now just north of Philadelphia, partly sunny in D.C. Tampa, 90, hazy and smoky in Austin. 70 in Green Bay, partly sunny, same for Minneapolis. And in the west, we do expect showers in San Francisco, but a sunny and typically hot late May Memorial Day in Phoenix, the high 93 degrees.
Just checked out those tops you were talking about near Louisville, 53,000-foot tops.
Those are tremendous storms.
They sure are. We'll tell you about weather. It may affect your Memorial Day plans coming up next.
This program was sponsored by Nissan.
Due to popular demand, we've extended the Nissan Pre-Memorial Day event to Memorial Day and beyond, which means we've extended our incredible 1.9% APR financing on the quality and craftsmanship of the new Nissan Altima 1.9. Get down to your Nissan retailer now and spend Memorial Day and beyond somewhere really fun. In the new Altima, you can still get with 1.9% APR. The extended Nissan Pre-Memorial Day event at your Nissan retailer, only through June 1st.
No. This is not good.
Get a hold of yourself, man. I'll go get help. People, we need a pilot! A pilot! Get anyone!
Excuse me, miss. I'm Ron Shaw, president of Pilot Pen. Try this Pilot Precise.
That was close.
For a dark, smooth line every time.
The same for your lawn.
You can also get reliable forecasts from the Weather Channel through this radio station.
There's so much weather and so little time. That's why we love the web. Only weather.com can deliver all the information we can't possibly cover on air. Weather.com from the Weather Channel. The weather experts on TV, on PC.
There's a big cover-up performed by millions of people every day. People who have ugly nail fungus. It turns nails colors, makes them thick or brittle. But now you may be able to go barefoot without embarrassment. With more beautiful nails, healthier, clearer nails. You see, nail fungus lives deep under the nail at the base. That's why it's so hard to get rid of. But by calling this number now, you'll receive a free video and learn how it may be possible to get beautiful, healthy nails back. Because today, your doctor has effective treatments that attack the fungus right where it lives. So call to uncover the truth about nail fungus and get your free video on nail care and treatments. The sooner you call, the sooner you may be able to go barefoot without embarrassment.
Now your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Well, we have some big weather news out of the west this morning as unseasonably late season rain and mountain snow is falling from California north.
Dealers Group with Solomon Smith Barney, Primerica, Commercial Credit, and Travelers Insurance all under one umbrella. There's a new power in global finance.
In the next half hour, Weather Center AM, a comprehensive national forecast. At 40 after, Weather Center AM continues with highway and air travel conditions. Then the weekend outlook. And at 50 after, Storm Watch. But right now, it's your local forecast on the Weather Channel.
Wet weather moves in on holiday plans along the northwest coast, but it's nothing compared to the severe storms that have been rumbling from the plains to the Ohio Valley. Good morning and welcome to Weather Center, sponsored by Lexus. I'm Mark Mancuso.
And I'm Kristen Dodd. The Deep South stays hot with an unhealthy haze in some places. In the Northeast, just like the Northwest, you have showers, but only here and there. And speaking of the Northwest, Seattle will have the showers and cool temperatures today, but a hot sun will put Phoenix into the 90s. St. Louis has seen storms come very close to your area, and we've also seen some cool temperatures in Minneapolis, although you're a bit warmer today than where you were yesterday. And in New York City, while you have been seeing the lightning and hearing the thunder, it won't last very long. Now here's Mark with more on the latest.
All right, thank you, Kristen. And as we take a look at our weather map, here is the front, and along it we have seen the clusters of the severe storms one more time. Yes, for days on end, we've been looking at clusters of storms developing overnight and rolling eastward, and last night and this morning, no exception to the rule. All the storms are feeding on some very warm, humid air coming up from the Gulf of Mexico. Temperatures way up there already in the southeast, 70s and 80s. Boy, it's going to be a hot day today in South Carolina. Should be a really good day to hit the beaches. Pretty humid out there too. Look at the dew points, 60s and 70s, and those dew points now making a run up into Pennsylvania. So we're looking at summertime heat and humidity here, and does it come as any surprise that we have seen these thunderstorms develop? Here you can see a cluster of storms in Oklahoma, another one right here in Kentucky, and another couple of clusters of storms moving through northeast PA and through New Jersey. Lightning data shows us where the storms are. Here you can see them and moving through northeast PA around Honesdale and headed right to the Jersey Shore and to southwest Connecticut. On the radar, you can see how the storms have been ripping eastward. These storms have had a history of producing a large hail. You can see the storms now right on the Jersey Shore. These storms still will produce very heavy rains, lots of vivid lightning, and some hail as they move east at about 30 to 40 miles an hour. And here come the other storms, now moving out of northeast PA and into the Catskills. So storms zipping right along here. Farther south in Kentucky, severe thunderstorm watch continues. This issued by the Storms Prediction Center out of Norman, Oklahoma. And there you can see the storms in Simpson County. Earlier storms that pounded Oklahoma with large hail, now in a weakening mode. But these storms right here cruising right along, and in Simpson County we've had reports of hail about 1 inch in diameter. So severe thunderstorms here moving east at about 30 miles an hour, and up to the north, rain in the Ohio Valley around Louisville. To the west, storms moving through Oklahoma and northwest Arkansas. Shadow of them for the former selves. Earlier this morning, we did have reports of large hail the size of baseballs outside Oak City. And lastly, what's this? Tropical wave interacting with an upper low. Lots of showers and thunderstorms here. We'll keep an eye on it. Kristen?
And meanwhile, in the Pacific Northwest, a system is invading, setting up precipitation from Washington State to northern California with snow in the mountains. The additional moisture is helping Portland, Oregon put a lock on a record. This is now the wettest month of May this century for Portland. And it's still a little damp in the Portland area today, although your showers are fewer and farther between. Still look for a couple spritzes here and there, so keep that umbrella with you as you are heading out today. And you can ditto that for folks in Seattle, also over toward Yakima and Spokane, and if you're going to be heading toward Boise, it looks like you want to have the umbrella with you. If you're going to be heading up in elevation, perhaps to Mount Rainier or Crystal Mountain, it looks like you are going to be seeing some of the snow. The elevation today at about 3,500 feet, so it's at pass level, and we have been getting reports of snow at Stampede Pass with that cooler air now coming in. We do have that cooler air zipping in behind our cold front that is now just about over San Francisco, with the showers moving through that area. Also in other portions of northern California up toward Mount Shasta, that's where we also are seeing reports of snow. Anywhere from 1 to 3 inches possible through today. Also in the mountains of eastern Oregon, expect 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Elsewhere in the west, some of that rain beginning to push through central Idaho, but in the southwest, things are looking pretty good as we will see the hot 90-degree readings in Phoenix and plenty of sunshine today. At this hour, we are seeing some cooler air in Seattle at 46 degrees. If you want the heat, go to Phoenix, 74 at this hour. Denver, you're looking at 51 degrees, and in Albuquerque, you have 61. In the Midwest, showers moving through northern Michigan right here, heading just north of Grand Rapids and Traverse City and also Saginaw. A little bit of shower activity moving closer to Cleveland and Detroit. Most of that is fairly light, not really going to be causing too many problems. A little bit more significant rain here, but still just light to moderate rain in Bloomington, Indiana, also down toward Louisville, passing showers for you at this hour. We are looking at a second front that is trying to nose down in northern Minnesota. It's not going to have much of a chance. Still, it could drop the temperatures in places like International Falls and Duluth a couple of degrees for the next 2 days. At this hour, Chicago, you have 58 degrees, 65 in St. Louis. In Kansas City this hour, you have 67 degrees. Through the day today, we will watch our storm system in the northeast kick up a few showers in and around the New York City area, but don't cancel your Memorial Day plans. They will be in and out of your skies and not an all-day rain event by any stretch of the imagination. We will see more significant rainfall, though, around our front and area of low pressure on into the evening hours, slowly moving into the Tennessee River Valley. So folks in Indianapolis, Cincinnati, also Springfield, Illinois, it looks like you could see those thunderstorms late this afternoon. Also the potential for severe weather along our cold front in Texas and also Oklahoma and Arkansas. The forecast for the Northeast, a passing thunderstorm in New York City. 77 will be your high. Houston, you're going to be a little bit breezy and hazy. 91 will be your maximum temperature for today. Indianapolis, it looks like thunderstorms moving in. Minneapolis, 70 and partly sunny skies. Also windy for Southern California today. San Diego, you will reach 68.
Sounds pretty good. Stay with us. Coming up next, we'll tell you about travels on Memorial Day.
Stay with us for that after your local forecast.
This program was sponsored by Lexus. The future of Lexus is here. Fasten your seatbelts.
You haven't found one like it before, because we've never built one like it before. Introducing a new kind of LS400. You've never felt so connected to a car.
The best way to stop suffering from allergies is never to start. This is Nasal Crown. You heard right. Nasal Crown. It's allergy